Yeah, like I say, I know y'all like to say that people are racist when they bring up the protocols of the Elders of Zion, but look at this. It says political freedom is not an idea. No, strike that. Political freedom is an idea, but not a fact. The idea is to attract the masses of the people to one's party for the purpose of crushing another who is in authority from another party. The political has nothing in common with the moral. The ruler who is governed by the moral is not a skilled politician and is therefore unstable on his throne. He who wishes to rule must have recourse both to cunning and to make-believe. That didn't come from me. Alright, I can show you something else. It says it is only with a despotic ruler that plans can be elaborated extensively. Without an absolute despotism, there can be no existence for civilization. What is that telling you? What he's doing now, he's trying to bring this around to where there will be a one world ruler. Call it conspiracy theories if you want. Here it is what he's doing right now. He says the abstraction of freedom has enabled us to persuade the mob in all countries that their government is nothing but the steward of the people, who are the owners of the country, and that the steward may be replaced like a worn-out glove. It is this possibility of replacing the representative of the people which has placed them at our disposal, and as it were, given us the power of appointment and the illusion of freedom. That's all I'm trying to tell you. It's all a big game to them. All right? They've already set down about how the media is going to control the mob or the masses, which is us, the Goyim, and about how they were going to throw so much stuff at us, one after the other, that we were going to be confused and befuddled and only depend upon those in authority for help, trying to confuse us, you know. But and obviously they've confused the majority of the people on Black Voices, because y'all are just as stupid as a fucking rock. No matter what Barack tells you, you believe. And this is exactly what he has banked on. He's seen the slothfulness of black people. He realizes that there's not going to be too many of us that's going to take the time and the thought to go and really research what's going on. We're just going to believe him. We're just going to turn on the TV and believe him. We're just going to go on Black Voices and see what Steppin' Dander and Mad for the Truth 2 and all those other stupid motherfuckers are saying. That's what y'all doing. Instead of going to Washington Post or going to Fox News, where they have two different sides. That's what's wrong with you people now. You're only getting one damn side, and that's the side you believe. Go ahead. But you ain't going to stop me from talking. You know, you ain't going to say what the fuck you want to say to me and expect me not to say nothing back, because I'm a knowledgeable brother, because I fell for the bullshit in the beginning. And once I was able to take some time off from school and start really researching this guy, I didn't like what I saw. And I began to speak out against it. And I'm looking at the approval rate that the black people are giving him, and I'm saying there is a mixture. There is a mixture. There are those that are willfully stupid. There are those that are just really daft, and they're unintelligent, and they just can't grasp any concepts that are complex. And then you have those that are fighting to keep those that know looking stupid. You know, by saying disparaging things to us, by trying to label us as being crazy. Don't listen to this, and oh, here you go again. I'll leave you damn websites to go to, and you don't look at the websites. But you know what? I'm going to write down something, because I believe that there are some black people that are really they really want to know the truth. They are confused. They don't know what to believe. But when something is coming from the horse's mouth, there's not a damn thing you can do about it. And these are the websites that you'll be able to get it from. Naked, N-A-K-E-D, Emperor, E-M-P-E-R-O-R, News, N-E-W-S.com, Naked Emperor News. And it's only HTTP, semicolon, and then the 2 backslashes, no www. The second one is www.realjewnews.com. Okay? Go on there and look for yourself. Stop believing what these insipid people on Black Voices are telling you. Most of them are intentionally misleading you because they don't want you to know the truth. Because they know that if you find out what the truth is and you start fighting against it, then it's going to be harder for this man to push his agenda. Now he's trying to push cap and trade on us. Another thing in the protocol is that they talk about them, like I said, taxing. He's trying to add a value-added tax. Go look that up. See what it started out in all of the European countries that have that, but it may have started out at 2 or 3%, is now 25%, 2019. Value-added tax. I want to buy a loaf of bread. They want to tax that 3 or 4% more, whatever, however he plans to try to institute this thing. The value-added tax is just something to pay for the health care bill because the health care bill really can't sustain itself the way that it is now. Okay? So now we get a value-added tax that he's trying to push on us. Okay? Then he wants to take the cap and trade so that he can increase taxes for our electricity as if that isn't enough. And gas will go up. I mean, all of these things that he's doing that is going to fundamentally crush and destroy the American freedom, liberty, and sovereignty that we enjoy. It's going to totally crush it. There's going to be no way. Well, no, you know what? People are starting to turn to God. And he said that if 2 or 3 are gathered together praying for the same thing, that he was going to be in the midst of them. He also said that he was going to make our enemy our footstool. And then he also said that just because judgment doesn't come swiftly doesn't mean it's not going to come. You know, just because people are getting away with doing the things that they're doing now in Congress doesn't mean that judgment's not going to eventually come. That the karma's not going to come back and bite them in the ass. You understand what I'm saying? So I haven't truly given up hope now. I haven't given up faith. You understand? When martial law starts kicking in, then I might say, oh shit, are you serious, God? You're not going to help us out for real. We're asking you to forgive us. We want to institute or reinstitute prayer back in the classrooms. We understand we got off track by becoming too greedy. Okay, you've given us a good scare. Could you please now get rid of Barack and his progressives, because they're killing us, God. They're killing us. You know, I don't know what's going to happen. All I know is that my eyes are open. I'm not missing anything. I'm not missing what he's doing, how he's continuing to make sure that we will never, ever be able to recover economically, that he wants to make sure that the millions of people that are without jobs will continue to be without jobs, will continue to lose homes so that the government can go and take over those homes and then sell them back at a much higher profit to those that will be able to afford it. The elitists. I mean, they have the plan all worked out, you know. And here we are, the middle class people sitting in the sitting pawns in the working class poor. We're pawns. You know, he uses the movie stars and the celebrities rather to try to influence us. You got crazy ass Sean Penn wishing that people die of rectal cancer. You know, that kind of crazy shit. But let it have been somebody from the right, and I'm not even on the right. I'm just looking at how they doing this ping pong shit. The left says fucked up shit, and the right catches it and say, ooh. The right says fucked up shit, and then the left catches it and say, ooh. I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all both saying fucked up shit. Y'all both wrong. All of y'all damn politicians, if anything, those are the motherfuckers that should die of goddamn rectal cancer and screaming to their death. Look at the atrocities that they brought upon the American citizens. If y'all ever knew, like I said, please go get this book. David A. Hyman, I'm telling you, if you get this book and you see, you'll be ready to go and fuck people up in Congress for what they have done to steal your money. They have stolen our money for decades. Decades, people. Medicare meets Mephistopheles. It's an easy read. It's broken down to make it seem like Medicare has demons, and these demons are reporting to the devil, telling how they are tricking the American people into supporting the Medicare bills. That's how it's broken down. It's not a hard read where you can't understand the words. No, it's just very elementary. You know, it's almost like a skit you read in a play, and the way that they explain it, it is so lucid, you know, and it really opens up your understanding. It illuminates the trickery that these people have done to keep people enslaved to the government.